Nancelle Lauffer.
Good morning. My name is Nancelle Lauffer, and I'm a missionary to homeless, poor, and mentally ill people living on the streets of Pacific Beach. And I'm here today with a continuation of the proposition to support poor people in recycling and dumpster diving as subcontractors in the city of San Diego. And maybe someday I'll stand here in an honorarium for the group of people that I represent. The California versus Greenwood case in the U.S. Supreme Court held that there is no common law expectation of privacy for disregarded materials. Police and possibly others search dumpsters, and discards are not violations. Evidence seized in this way has been permitted in many criminal trials. Private investigators have written books on techniques on dumpster diving, wastebasket recovery, Wikipedia 4808. Why does the city of San Diego disregard the law by ticketing poor people for recycling and dumpster diving, thus criminalizing their poverty? The Word of God says to leave the edges of the field for poor people to glean. If we take this meager resource from them, cut off even the lowest bounty without providing an alternative for the majority, what does that say about how low we have become as a society? We are robbing poor people. Leviticus 19:9-10. When you reap your harvest of your land, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field, nor shall you gather the gleanings of your harvest. And you shall not glean your vineyard, nor gather your every grape from your vineyard. You shall leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am the Lord your God. The wastefulness of our consumer society and its throwaway mentality has inspired individuals to rescue usable items from destruction. And this wastefulness has birthed recycle and dumpster diving. The poor have saved the city of San Diego tons and tons of trash over the landfill over the years. I have seen the city council give awards to people and companies for recycling, and that's great. But poor people are not awarded for their efforts over the years. I don't understand this. Their reward is an unjust law, raised to criminalize their recycling and dumpster diving, their last resource. Now another ticketable offense, labeled as trash thieves, which is another way to produce jail time to get them out of our society. Although I understand the reasons why our city does this, but I sincerely don't understand how we can justify this injustice. Reagan signed the deinstitutionalization of mentally ill disabled people some 20 plus years ago, which cut many off of disability. This action dumped many disabled people into the streets to live. We have ignored most of the basic needs of the mentally disabled, poor people, and veterans who have lived on the streets for many years. I have been told by many people, leaders and police, who wanted to stop poor people, churches and organizations from helping poor people living on the streets for their basic needs, saying we are enablers. The theory stated if the enablers go away, the people on the streets would go away too. I always wanted to say, does that mean if police go away, crime would go away too? This is an illogical theory, seemed to flow from the leaders at the top of San Diego, implemented by the police department and supported by most of the community. This theory cut off needed help for poor people living on the streets. They were abandoned, ignored by the community, finally criminalized. Next week.
Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you.